What's going on, guys? Welcome again to Twisted Vapor. So today we're checking out a fantastic RTA from Vandy Vape. We're looking at the Revolver RTA. Now the one we're checking out today, guys, is the gold version, but we do also have a rainbow version. Now this one, guys, is up for grabs in our Facebook giveaway over on our Facebook group, Twisted Vapor, on the Facebook side of it. So if you want to get your hands on this fantastic little RTA for yourself, please wait to the end of the video and you will find out there. Also, I will post links down in the description below as well. So without further ado, let's dive down into the box and see what we get. Okay guys, so let's take a look then at the new Vandy Vape Revolver RTA. And as you can see, it turns up in the usual Vandy Vape style box. We do have this little viewing window where it is covered by this TPD compliant sticker. At the side of the box we do have the QR code there for Instagram, our scratch and check, our colour number here and our batch numbers. At the top we have Vandy Vape branding. At the side we have some more branding and the Vandy Vape website there as well. At the bottom we have absolutely nothing, and on the underside we have the content of the box, including another TPD sticker. So to get into the box then, you just lift up the top here and then you can just see there we do have a felt tab. We can then just pull this out like so, and at the bottom we do have a little card box. So we take a little look in the card box first then. We open it up like so, just dump it all out here. That's it. We do have a Vandy Vape Revolver user manual, which is in quite a fair few languages and is very nicely illustrated as well. And there we go. Move that out of the way. We also have our little Vandy Vape Man quality certified vape dude fella here as well. We also get a bag of spare screws, O-rings, a 510 adapter, a Phillips screwdriver and a flat-headed screwdriver. And we also get a single coil. Now the coil is a pre-built fused Clapton. It's a 24 gauge and it is a 0.3 50 to 60 watts, so we will be using this in the review, as that is the one that they provide. Take a look at this then. So this is the Vandy Vape Revolver, and as you can see we do get the Vandy Vape Revolver sat there. We also get a spare removable 810 drip tip, and we also get a 5mm bubble glass. We take a look at the actual RTA itself then. At the top we do have this frosted 810, which is removable. It's a bit stiff, but it is removable, so we can swap out our 810s. We can just take out the spare one that is provided and we can just pop that on like so. Continuing out at the top then, to fill it up we just give this a little screw like so, which then takes off the top cap there, which then does reveal our two nice big kidney slots there to fill up our tank. Screw it back on then, we just screw it straight back on like so. Move a bit further down, we do have our normal glass tube. Now with this plastic plug in there, it only holds 2 ml of e-liquid. Without the plastic plug you are looking at 3 ml of e-liquid. So let's continue on to the bottom then. So at the bottom we do have fully adjustable airflow. It has got a nice feel to that airflow. It isn't very loose, it's very nice. And it does lock either side. Very, very nice. At the bottom then we do have Revolver Laser X at the bottom there, as well as Steven at Laser X at the bottom there as well. And we do have a protruding 510 pin. To remove our glass we just simply unscrew it like so. And we pop our finger into our little chimney piece, which then allows us to take the little tube off, and then we can then just pull off this solid plastic tube. Now it is a solid plastic plug, guys, so it's not a silicone one, it is a solid one. So we can remove that like so. We take a little look inside the chimney piece itself here. We can see there is some slight doming going on, not very much, but there is a slight dome going on. We do have very nice clean threading as well there on the inside of the chimney piece. And around the chimney we do have the Vandy Vape logo as well as Revolver. Okay then, so let's put on our bubble tube. It does turn up in this lovely little bag. Just open it up like so. Pop it out. And that's what it should look like with the bubble glass on. So very nice. We just pop the deck back in here and show you what it looks like so. There we go. She looks very nice. So let's put the 2mm tank back on, or the 3mm should I say, and just pop that one back off. And if we just pop this all back together again like so. Right, so let's do some sizes then, shall we, in its two formations. We just got the calipers here, we zero it out. Okay, so top to bottom, not including the drip tip, we are looking at 38.84mm, and the diameter of this lovely little RTA is 24.76mm, and the glass in the middle we are looking at 24.49mm. And if we take the glass off and pop on our bubble glass, this is the glass we will be using, we are then looking at let me zero this out again. We are then looking at 27.91mm. So that's all our little sizes done there then. Let's unscrew the base again so we can show you the deck system on this. So this is the deck system then on the Vandy Vape Revolver. So as you can see, we do have a lovely unusual style bottom fed airflow here which does revolve. We'll show you this a little bit more in a moment. We do have a ceramic plug here, and we do have our post either side, and we do have our Phillips and flat-headed screwdriver there. We do have our filling ports, one either side here, and that's pretty much it. A very nice deck on this. If we take out the flat-headed screwdriver that comes in our little kit here, we can have a look at that airflow a little bit more closely. So at the bottom we do have a flat-headed screw down here, and that is there to oscillate or to rotate the airflow. So what we do then, guys, is we just simply put our flat-headed screwdriver in like so, and then we can then twist it around, and as you can see the airflow then does change. So to start off with, we do have the three big slots. We also have the honeycomb styled slots, and we also have two big slots as well. So you imagine your coil is going to be here, your airflow is going to be up and up. If we rotate this again to this way, the airflow then is going to be the whole way across your coil, and if we rotate it again, your airflow then is going to be spread out around your coil. So put it back to the three slots. This would be the first one we're testing. Now what I will say is, when you are about to vape this, I will show you a bit later on in a bit, but the airflow is different depending on which one you do. So if you want like a bit more of a tighter draw, then you need to go for this one. If you want one a little bit looser, then it'd be the two big slots either side, and if you want the full airflow, then it would be the three big notches at the end there. Reason why I'm saying I'd set it now is because once this is all assembled and put together, it's pretty much stuck like that until you disassemble it all again. But there is a little way you can do this without having to mess about too much. So let's get a coil whipped in this then. Screw it on the tab here and put our little tab in, and we get the coil that is provided. This is the fused Clapton. Very nice chunky coil, like so. Get our little screwdriver and put this coil in then. Now, the one thing I will say is this ceramic clip, it's not spring loaded. It is a moving piece, so you have got to sort of play with it. Now the best way I've been doing it is just pull your coil in just ever so slightly like this, just to bend your legs in just a little bit, and that just makes it easier then to slot this in. So if we lift up the back end with our finger, we can give it a little play. This up just a smidgen more. There we go. We just give it a little play there, it will then go straight in, as you can see there. So then what I like to do then, guys, is I like to put my coil jig in just to help it out a little here, and then tighten this down. Nice and tight. And if we just give this a twist the opposite way here like so, it then just lines up our coil very nicely like that. Right, so let's snip off the back end then. Trying to get as close as possible to the deck. Like so. There we go. Let's give this thing a little bit of a pulsing. There we go, she's starting to heat up now. Lovely jubbly. And once she's all pulsing nicely, we're ready for cotton. So, snip off a bit of cotton here. Like so. Got a little bit of cotton, we'll just peel off the skins of our Muji. Like so. Give it a little rolling. And pop it straight through. Like so. Next, guys, what we want to do then is we want to trim our cotton down to just past the first inner gold ring there. So what we want to do is we want to line our scissors up to that first gold ring and snip. Give it a little tweak. There we go. Do the same on the other side. There we go. And it's that simple, guys. And then all we need to do then is we just need to give our cotton a little fluffing and just pop it into our juice slots like so, and do the same on the other side. As you can see, guys, I'm not stuffing this, I'm just placing it on the top and I'm letting the cotton do all the work for me. And that's it, guys, and you should have it looking like that. So as you can see then, guys, at the side here we haven't got the cotton going all the way down, as we do want the juice to flow through these channels and then being sucked up there by the juice. As you can see, it will flow through and the cotton will soak it up very, very nicely. Okay, so let's get some juice on this then, shall we? And the juice we are using is some Sussex Vapors watermelon and cherry. So what you want to do then to get your airflow spot on the way you want it, so you don't have to disassemble all this again, is if we just give this a little coating of liquid like this. Now this is the best way I've been doing it, guys, and it's so much easier. Make sure this is nice and soaked in like so, and then we screw this on as normal. Now what we do now is we take our mod. This is the Smowant Charon Mini thing. So we take our mod anyway and we give it a little vape. So okay, that's a nice little draw. But let's say that wasn't to our liking, we can then unscrew this again. And as we haven't filled it with the liquid, we can then simply just get our screwdriver and adjust it to the next one. So now we're on the honeycomb slots. So we're on the honeycomb one now, airflow wide open on the main tank, still running at 38 watts. And then you vape this one. Still really nice amount of vapor production, very smooth airflow. It's a little bit tighter than the 3 big slots there. The 3 big slots is the airiest one. The honeycomb, as you've just seen, is a little bit tighter, but you are getting more flavour. Well, let's say that wasn't to your liking either, so you do the exact same thing again. You'd unscrew it, you'd get your flat-headed screwdriver, and then we pop it onto the 2 slots. So now we've got 1 slot there and 1 slot of air going there. Put this back on again. Airflow still wide open. Same mod, same wattage. Let's go. So once again, you're getting more air coming through there. You are getting a lot more flavour and a lot more vapour there than the 3 big slots. The 3 big slots, you are getting a lot of air but not a lot of flavour. The honeycomb, you're getting a hell of a lot of flavour but not a lot of air. But the 2 big slots that run from the front to the back is sort of a middle ground, and you're getting a mixture of the 2 there, so you are getting a nice amount of airflow as well as nice amounts of flavour. So I think we will stick with that one. So let's fill this up with e-liquid then, and then we'll go up top and we'll give this thing a proper vaping. There we go. 5 mils in the Vandy Vape Revolver on the Smowant Charon Mini. Let's go back up top and give this thing a proper vape then. Okay guys, so that was a up close and personal look there at the Vandy Vape Revolver RTA. So as you've seen, we've got it sat on the Smowant Charon Mini. We've got it on the 2nd rotation of the airflow slots there on the inner side on the deck. We've got the airflow wide open on the outside of the deck. We have it sat at 55 watts on a 0.3 ohm coil. We're using some Sussex Vapors, watermelon and cherry. I will leave some links down below where you can go and get this fantastic juice for yourself, as well as the 10% discount code as well, which will take 10% off your 120ml bottles. So let's give this thing a vape then, shall we? And then we'll move on to our pros and our cons. Really nice flavour coming through there. I'm getting all the watermelon, I'm getting all the cherry, I'm getting a nice smooth airflow. I'm getting it all, guys, I'm getting it all. Really, really, really nice. Really subtle, smooth vape as well. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Crisp, crisp flavour. Really, really, really nice. Now, as I said, if you are looking to maximise that flavour, then I would suggest you use the honeycomb, which is the first rotation of the inner wheel. That will give you more flavour. It does give you a tighter draw as well, which does also increase that flavour profile for you. So yeah, if you want more flavour and you want to get the maximum flavour out of this RTA, then I would go for the honeycomb section. If you're a middle ground type of guy and you want quite a nice amount of airflow as well as flavour, well then that dual slot, the one we're using currently, is the one for you. And if you are a cloud chaser and you are looking for that maximum cloud and you're not too bothered about flavour, well then the 3 vertical slots is the third rotation in the inner wheel, and that is the one for you. That will give you the biggest clouds you can do, but like I said, it does make the flavour drop ever so slightly, so the flavour is quite diminished if you use that option. But that's all that out of the way. Really, really nice RTA this, guys. Very, very, very nice. Okay, so let's move on to some pros and some cons then, shall we? So the first pro of the day is the fact that it is an RTA, and the fact that it's an RTA and I can build this myself is the first pro of the day. The second pro, guys, is the fact that it comes with a removable 810 drip tip, and we also get a second one in the box. So the fact that we can take off our drip tips and customise this to our leisure is a massive pro to me. It's a massive pro. I really, really like it. The next pro I have is the easy top fill section. Just a quick unscrew, fill it up with them nice big kidney juice filling holes, and away you go. Very, very nice. The next pro I have for this then, guys, is the fact that it came with a 5mm bubble glass. I always like a good RTA that comes with a good bubble glass, and the fact that this one did is a nice pro for me. The next pro I have for this RTA, guys, is that outer airflow. The outer airflow is the right size there to give you a nice consistent draw. It's very, very, very nice. It doesn't create that like wind tunnel effect. It's very nice. I do like it, and I like how it locks from either side as well. The next pro I have for this, guys, is that inner airflow. Now the inner airflow, the fact that you have 3 different airflow options allowing you to customize the way you vape, it's another nice little pro. It's different, and I like how it is different. So because it's there and it's different, it's a pro. The next pro I have for this then, guys, is the overall looks of it. I mean, look at that, guys. Is that not a sexy looking RTA? Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. So that is also another nice big pro. A nice big pro as well, guys, is the threading on the whole construction of this. The threading for the bottom plate as well as the top fill section. Buttery smooth, guys. Buttery smooth, buttery smooth. Really, really, really nice threading. I really do like the threads on this RTA. Buttery smooth, buttery smooth. And that about wraps up the pros. Oh wait, no, there is one more pro as well. The flavour you get from this is fantastic. It's absolutely on point. Depending on the airflow that you set up, depends on your flavour as well. But the way I've got this set up currently, I'm loving that flavour. I really, really, really am loving the flavour from this. I also like how easy it is to build as well. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. Single coil, very simple, dead easy build. So yeah, there are all our pros. I'm going to take one more vape and then we're going to move on to our cons. Then at the end, I'm going to tell you where you can go and get this fantastic RTA for yourself, as well as how you can enter in for our Facebook giveaway to win your very own in rainbow. So let's have one more vape. Really, really, really amazing flavour coming from this RTA, guys. I absolutely love it. It is an absolute keeper. Really, really, really love this RTA. Okay, so let's move on to our cons then. Now, con-wise, guys, I've only really found 2, and they're mainly niggly cons. I mean, to be honest, they're just my own personal cons. The first con I have is the inner airflow system, how you have to adjust it from the inside. It's a bit fiddly. I mean, if you feel like that is the way you want it, then that's the way you want it, and you've got to stick with that. But halfway through your day and you feel like you need to change the airflow for some whatever reason, well, you kind of snook it until your tank's empty to do that. So it's kind of a bit of a con that there. I would have rather liked to see how they would have been able to implement it on the outside, so you don't have to strip your tank down to change that. If they could have done that, then that would have been a pro. But the fact that they couldn't do that, you know, it's a bit of a con, really. And it's a bit messy from time to time having to do that. It is really a bit messy. So that is a bit of a con. The next little con I do have for this RTA as well, guys, is the little ceramic plug where you put your coil in. That little ceramic plug isn't spring mounted. Now, if that was spring loaded on the screw there, that would have been a lot easier for you to coil up. I mean, I know they have fixed the deck from the pre-model, you know, the pre-production model, and they have increased the leg posts to stop that from moving, make it a lot easier to coil up on, and it does work. But I would have still liked to have seen that ceramic plug being spring mounted, so when you unscrew the screw of it, it came up with the screw. I would have rather seen it like that. But like I said, guys, they're not only two little niggly cons that I have personally for myself. In terms of the way this handles and the way this produces its vapor and flavour and the way it works, it's a fantastic RTA. I can't find a fault with it. Very, very, very nice. A very, very nice, comfortable, all day RTA. Very nice. Very, very nice. So if you want one of these for yourself, then guys, head over to SR Vapes, where they do have it in stock with all the colour options available. So you can go over there and check them out. Or you can jump on over to our Facebook group, our Twisted Vapor Facebook group, and jump into our giveaway. So follow the links down below, and that will tell you how to jump into this. We will do a live draw over on the Facebook group there on the winner on this in a couple of days' time in my new little office. This will be the last video in this little office. We are moving and upgrading to a bigger, more better place, and it will look fantastic as well, guys. We have been working hard to make it look absolutely amazing. So there won't be any videos tomorrow. I should be back probably either Thursday or Saturday, depending on how quick I can get this finished, as I am trying to finish this new office off so then you guys can see it at home. It's going to look fantastic, it really is. We're going to have the space, we're going to have the room, it's going to be brilliant, guys. I can't wait to show you. So until then, guys, if I don't see it on the Facebook page, I'll see it in the next review. See you later. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, guys, and why not subscribe for more, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll never miss out on our latest video. Until then, guys, I will catch you again in the next review.